Males banget ketemu raja terakhir. Nggak, masa wajah. Sohib. CS ini. My rap, Dokter Adi. My rap. Parah. Kamu praktek di mana, Dok? Kamu sama kayak Dokter Ali, temen gue. Jagoan PS dia. Langsung ditantang. Iya, biarin. Coba magnetic skill. 2 hari emang rada jelek, bener. Udah, Dok. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, Dok. Kita bisa ini Dok. Makassar kah? Apa Karaya, Bang? Kamu nih, kan malah jualan dia. Jualan sistem. Sering ketemu dia dan aku dibantai terus. Sama siapa, Dok? Sama Sao ini. Emang Mas Sao tukang bantai? Parah kamu, Mas Sao. Tuh, tawa kan dia. Hol player, hol player. Dia pakai akun Anda ya. Pakai akun Anda kamu, curang. Tangan Anda gak punya stick ya? Jadi akun apa namanya stick rusak, akunnya dikasih orang ya? Enak kali. Terus kalau misalnya stick kamu rusak, akunnya kasih siapa? Kasih aku ta. Lihat racikan si Michael. Oke, kemarin aku dapat racikannya dari orang Thailand. Nih, capture dulu. Kalau nggak salah 1, 11, 7, 1, 11, 7, 8 apa berapa ya? Ntar. Saving boosternya, Dok. Susah banget digolin, sumpah ini. Depan gawang berapa kali? Oh, ada perjanjian di bawah table. Enak dong. Siap dok. Mau ini kah? Lagi nggak praktek ya?
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Magnet nih, magnet nih, magnet tuh, magnet tuh, magnet nih.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Closing in on goal.
Oh, si Michael
That's what
nih.
you call inspired goalkeeping. Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
Masih bisa di match up.
Some really good ball movement. Look at the
Apa nih?
space here. And the shot! It's there! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yaya Toure. Bergkamp. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Keeper's dealt with that. Ronaldinho. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Kamu bukan gerakin kiper masalah.
Smashing ball. Oh, fabulous play. Goes for a shot.
Ah,
Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. And the shot.
aduh, tipis
Just off
sekali.
target. Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Save.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yes. Suram nih.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking
Ow.
at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oi.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Oi.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Ow.
Bergkamp is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oi. Ah.
Dembele. Ronaldinho. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Astaga,
This
itu
is
bawah
a
tuh.
formidable matchup. Bergkamp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos. Hoisted in.
Sendirian.
It's up big.
Gila.
Scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Ibra.
So that's two now without reply. Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good take, and is he in? Ronaldinho.
Ah, kok segitu, Bambang?
And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Sah. Guys. Gom ini.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto, terrific
Edan.
header. And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Nafsu amat si Ibra
Was
ini.
wonderfully efficient. He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong
Ah.
forward behind that one. And yet decent chance! Goal! So smooth.
Masuk kali, Bray. Belum
Signature
makan
finish.
siang kayak
What
lapar
about the
dia.
pass, Peter?
Haus
It was
gol.
played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target. Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ronaldinho really struggling to
Desain.
influence the game. He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up
Oke,
on
oke,
that
oke.
and quickly.
Oke.
Chance for a
Ah,
shot.
double touch
That's
nggak
just playing it
keluar,
safe
Mas
and
Ao.
simple.
Beruntung sekali Anda.
Yaya Toure
Astagfirullah.
cannot be beaten that easily. And here's Ibrahimovic. Best. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Masuk, Tino, masuk, Tino.
Knocks it into space. Hangs one in.
Ah, Ibra
And this could be
kenyangan.
the final action of the first half.
Yes. Jadi,
Takes a shot.
Hmm.
And it's in. And right on half-time.
Magnetic.
That is telling.
Magnetic.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. This is threatening to become a really good game. It's Ibrahimovic. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Let's go. Sabar, Mas Ao, sabar.
To bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Jadi,
Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Looking for the run. Ibrahimovic!
aduh, tahu aja di situ dia.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Enggak lah.
That pass isn't the best. And that interception was
Jas.
most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. He's found some shot at goal.
Aduh.
Scores! Wonderfully smooth.
Banget ya.
Slick. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
Magnet rezeki.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Kok lolos
And
sih?
the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these
Kok bisa
situations.
gitu?
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength. They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Can he get it through? Chance!
Waduh.
That was probably asking just too much. Oh, he's usually such a good
Surabaya,
finisher.
Bu. Sampai Surabaya tendangannya tuh.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Iniesta. Oh, good read. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Kok situ, Bambang?
No luck with that.
Tidak
Over
dong.
the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Aman ya, Mas Ao nggak nge-lag ya.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Toure is the guilty party there.
Aduh.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well seen,
Wow.
saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bellingham
Sorry.
going full steam ahead down
Oi.
the left flank. Best. Tries to play it through.
Aduh, gak ada kawan nih.
That'll be a corner.
George Best. Ini aja ya. Ini apa? Jaket ya.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number
Indonesia
21.
have their third corner.
Number 20. Ibrahimovic.
Ayo.
Number
Oh,
11.
smashing header.
Aduh.
Saliba gets it
Ya.
clear.
Coutinho.
And it's
Number
Davids.
6. Bellingham.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Number 5. Bale.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe.
Hey.
15.
Tunisia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
David nih.
Taking place.
Rafael Leao. And it's Davids. Looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really good defending.
Saliba.
Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Oh.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Bola sih.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Cafu. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
He's found a way through. Shapes the shot. Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cannavaro dong.
Tunisia get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of leveling this now, Peter.
Nyampe dong,
Once
nyampe
they can,
dong.
they'll go completely gung-ho.
Cruyff. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Kurang
Chance here to
kuat.
counter. And it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in.
Untung
Comes
situ
to
dia.
nothing. Turan. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed in towards the centre. That should be the goalkeepers.
Ayo,
This
tangan
is.
terakhir.
No, that's been intercepted.
Ya,
Cruyff. Well, that looks a decent ball.
nggak bisa.
Swings in a big header. The whistle has gone and
Oke,
it is all over.
1-0.
Indonesia
Lagi masalah.
perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Iya itu ngeri. Ibraknya lapar. Tunggu. Tunggu. Ini super sub, jangan. Super sub. Color gaming. Mana ada ngeri. Oke. Harusnya diajak maju sama dia. Kosong. Let's go. Guys, ada yang mau mabar lagi nggak guys? Tes jaringan aman ya jaringan ya, masalah ya. Jaringan kok aman ya? Wah. Selatan ya.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up
Oke, let's go Mas Au. Bellingham nih, magnet rezeki. Body.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorizes Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and
Kosong.
we're talking goal machine.
He's found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oi.
Best. Oh, good read.
That was well
Asik
played,
match
well stopped.
up.
Cannavaro. And it's Vieira. Oh, easy
Ah,
pickings
yeah.
there. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ah,
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
ah.
Can he get it
Ayo,
in with
masa
this?
ayo,
This
yo.
is Ibrahimovic.
Aduh, pas banget.
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yaya Toure. And here's Shevchenko.
Minta bantuan dia.
And it's Iniesta.
Ah, bisa gitu
Anything due to
umpannya
pick
kayak
out of
smart
these
assist
early
kamu.
exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel
Ah,
it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
anjay.
So they're still very much in a
Digerakin
phase
dikit.
of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
There's a real
Ah,
tenacity about their
Alvaro
defensive
tuh.
play, and it's up close and personal.
Cannavaro gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Dembele.
Apa
So
sih
deservedly
Dembele?
decorated with praise and glory.
Gitu dong Dembele.
Ibrahimovic.
Ah,
Best.
sendirian.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Tabrak-tabrak gaming terus ya.
Messi. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Anjay.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Ah,
Had to be.
ah, sendirian.
Well seen.
Aduh,
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good
apa
from
sih?
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Bergkamp. Threads one in. This is
Pernah.
Iniesta. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Thuram clears it away. Turns and goes back. Bergami clears. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Not much
Hey.
summary about that challenge.
Apaan sih nih? Smackdown FC nih.
Won cleanly.
Ah,
Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through.
astagfirullahaladzim.
Pull it. Tries to pass it through.
Oh,
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not
Passing
wasting any
terus.
time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Best. Shot!
Ah,
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bergkamp gets good distance on it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos
Hey.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed
Ah.
easily.
I think if that
astagfirullah.
can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Works it forward. Iniesta with the slide tackle there.
Eh,
Bergkamp. Here's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro
Oh.
robs him of possession. Ball has bounced loose now. Looking for
menit-menit
options
males
for
ini.
movement. And it's
Menit-menit
played in
males
here.
ini.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Here we go again.
Hey,
Indonesia are probably feeling
temponya
way
kenceng
superior
banget ah.
about
Turunin
themselves,
tempo ah.
so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team.
Ya, dia turun dong.
And it's Hullet. And that interception was most
Turunin
necessary.
tempo ah.
That's great positioning. So good for
Main
him.
lambat ya Mas Sao. Nggak bisa dia main
He's
lambat.
the distributor in chief, always looking
Woi.
for movers.
Ini
Yaya
yo.
Toure. Bergkamp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever
Ah,
touch. Hullet.
nyari Roberto Carlos ya.
Into space.
Dapat lagi.
Here's Harry.
Asem kirim ke Carlos, dia masuk ke dalam.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Sabar.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little
Umpannya
critical of that
dong,
defense then,
bisik
but the
sekali
timing was
umpannya
pretty
Anda.
much perfect.
Ush,
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
tabrak kan?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Astagfirullah.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And this is Dembele. Chooses to go back. And this is Dembele.
Ya Allah.
Corner number 2 then.
Hey. Alas,
That's
Fortes.
exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually
Anak
they
parah nih,
might just
Bang.
get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Hullet. And he
Yes.
shoots!
Edan, low streamer.
Fantastic goal. He's got himself an
Aku
absolute
jagain
peach.
Ibra di tembak dong.
A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Woi.
What's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may
Masih
be
ada
tempting
yang
to
ikut
sit on this,
orang.
but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Messi. It's played through for him. Nice control. Oh, well played, well played.
Astaga.
Shevchenko. Milan are looking
Just.
to break at pace. That's been slipped.
Really
Oh
tough.
no, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic.
Woi.
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him,
Sama.
and he still came through.
Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Allah, segitiga bang, bukan X bang.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run.
Allah, rusuh sekali Anda.
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That has been cut short. Bergkamp. And it's Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. that looks a decent ball. Pull it. Shevchenko!
Sepak nggak bisa nyundul. Nggak bisa ganti pemain apa ini?
Shevchenko really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up.
Asai.
It's a very, very decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Milan clearly now in lead. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Suruh.
And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Amat back-backnya Masao.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack.
Keras bener back-backnya. Iya, parah. Sumpah itu. Tapi kalau ketemu back 5 nggak tahu deh. Kalau ketemu back 5 nggak tahu ya kan. Back lagi ya. Males ya. Tak, sabar. Back 5 nih. Siapa sih yang baru kita rekrut tuh? Oh, si ini apa namanya? Si Tata. Substitute. Order offside. Dia nih. Disep-sep kan? Ini nggak bisa, ini bisa. Box to box, pilih salah satu. Ini aja. Let's go. Back 5. Oh maaf, belum diganti itunya. Terlalu kasar, disuruh nanda. Nama timnya tuh Smart Assist banci lu. Maaf. Fuck in the box. Nggak bakal link up kan.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening.
Oke, sasok kilo nanti.
Fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special.
Apa sih? Saliba D lo itu kamu pakai terus.
Milan with the corner, they're first. He rises!
Astaga, depan gawang.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kok bisa nyundul?
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who
Hey,
can make
maaf,
the
maaf.
difference?
Well, I think the fact
Terus
that
sliding dia, Mas Al.
Saliba starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from
Bisa
the back.
blocker doang.
He's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back.
Just about within shooting range.
Ow.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out
Gomi.
this corner.
Untung.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There will be a throw-in.
Bellingham.
Rivaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Pull it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not
Philippe
making
Lam.
any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Haaland. Rivaldo. With good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance!
Double touch-nya.
Bergkamp. Now it's Shevchenko. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on
Astagfirullahaladzim.
there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference.
Kurang
If
ya?
he carries on like
Kelima ya?
that, he may well do.
Ngebongkarnya mikir Mas Al.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Woi,
Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He
Hey.
said that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, good spread.
wait, it.
Chooses to go back.
Ow.
And back on the ball again. Looking to play him in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Bola sit.
He's got away.
Gila, Nesta.
Nesta did well to emerge with the
Apa
ball.
dah?
That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here.
Bisa.
Loose ball now. And oh,
Bisa.
what has happened
Bisa.
here? Toure defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Ah,
Somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just
okay,
cannot get away.
okay,
They're just trying to
okay,
negate his influence, and it
okay.
looks like whatever.
He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Akhirnya.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players,
Oi.
this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Dapat
I
dong.
don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Looking for
Oi,
the run.
Turam,
He's
turam,
through
tolong,
here.
turam. Turam, tolong, turam.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Astagfirullahaladzim, mestinya angkut aja
Well,
itu
it's
bola.
constantly looking for the ball into the box. And this is Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Apa bongkarnya Mas Sawa ya? Take 5 ya.
Very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Tabrak aja.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Okay.
This is a formidable matchup.
Oke.
Bellingham. Can he get it through?
Astagfirullahaladzim. Saliba.
It's Messi. Pull it. Good pressure, determined, intense. Roberto Carlos.
Ah.
Now the big
Oh.
header. Really well taken goal.
Offset dong. Apa nih?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Ah. Sorry.
It's just beyond his reach. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear
Aduh.
they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
He's had a shot! Team still separated by the game's only goal. Challenge just a bit on the
Astaga,
firm side.
Sao.
Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence.
Aduh, masih keblok.
Roberto Carlos. Decent progress down the left.
Ayo lari.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to...
Could be danger here.
Astaga, umpannya.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
Ore.
Well stopped.
Long red tackle nih.
Haaland. Rivaldo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bellingham. Bellingham
Woi,
plowing through the middle.
woi.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Super sub. Roti Bantet yang kemarin tracer link full pink. Iya, dia terkenal dia. Oke, betul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
15.
have their second corner now.
Numero 19.
Kakak,
Numero 4.
apakah kakak akan asis, saudara-saudara?
Lasciano il campo per
Wah,
numero 14. Owen.
That'll be a
Numero
throw.
20. Ibrahimovic.
like Om Tri, jangan lupa like Om.
Il numero 18. Il numero 5.
Just eases him off the ball.
Parasnya Messi
The movement
tuh.
is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Kurang.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Kaka. And that interception was
Ajay.
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
75 minutes played.
Wow.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
Gario. Woi,
Oh, he's been caught. Ibrahimovic! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Thiago.
Hey.
Spread
Hey.
out to the left. Cruyff
Wait,
with the
wait.
The lead stays intact, just.
Oh, they really needed him to get
Stunning.
that away.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
sih kamu
1-0
ngecap
as
terus.
we head towards the end.
Woi, kasar kamu. Arkam. Woi,
Is wide and looking to get onto this.
patah kaki pemainku.
Cafu. Owen.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Woi,
Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Milan looking to pass their way through. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a good ball out wide. And he's straight offside.
pusing bongkar back 5 tuh pusing masalah.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's Thiago.
Cristiano.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Shapes to shoot!
Ah,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Thiago actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple. Defend this with your
letak dia.
lives.
Kipernya maju loh.
Guardiola gets it away. Yaya Toure, and this is Hullet.
Astaga, Mas Ao. Astaga. Astaga. Astaga.
He understood what was needed and he executed
Astaga,
it.
apa sih itu?
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for
Capek
extra
deh.
time.
Bola aja Mas Ao.
Il punteggio è in parità, si va ai tempi supplementari. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24. Lascia il campo per il numero 3. Roberto Carlos.
Let's go.
So our quest to find the winner
Balas
continues.
chat tadi mah. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to deliver again. Do they have what it takes?
Ah,
And this is Hullet.
dapat ah.
Oh, he had to make that, and
Ah.
he did make it. Owen, and this is Ibrahimovic.
Woi.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ah, suram kan ada di situ.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Vieira. Kaká picked out brilliantly.
Aduh,
Maldini intends to
kipernya
clearance.
udah.
But they've got it again. So much time and space.
Ah,
Shots!
Eta,
About to race for the ball.
kiper tiduran loh, masih aja.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Thuram, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up.
Oh, suram nih.
Kaká. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Gua
Messi.
ngeliat tackle ya, aku lupa ya.
Pretty loose pass. Let's look and place it forward. Pull it. Yaya Toure.
Gila, gila.
Time reaches half time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Yaya Toure,
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
nyebelin banget ya Toure.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Deftly away. And here's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Katanya minta, malah mundur.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Owen. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The most accurate
Sabar dong
pass.
kan.
And it's Thiago. Now,
Cantik
can they get
banget.
him away?
Waduh, kenapa kulit langsung ditendang, Bu?
They just do it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass
Capek
was
deh.
perfect. All he had to do was
Sabar
just
dulu,
make
jangan
it a
ditendang dulu,
finishing
Julid.
touch.
Numero 8.
And yes, it's him again.
Astaga.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? Well, look, there's the shot!
Ah,
Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper
waduh.
might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Eh,
Well, that pass isn't the
awas
best.
kalau umpan.
Now it's Thiago. Luis Suarez. There's the whistle.
Nanti
And
masuk.
it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he has done his bit.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Bullet is the next to run the gauntlet. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Milan are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Udah dikasih tahu juga ke situ, Mas Ao. Kamu ngintip kan ya?
Down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save. Owen is third in line.
Yuk.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's in.
Aduh.
Take that one out.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So
Carlos.
can he do it?
Kenceng aja nih ya, Carlos mah ya.
That's what it. So in the end, they
Nah,
just
penalti
about
lu.
prevailed all the emotional torture.
Aku ganti ininya, Mas Ao nih. Ganti ininya nih, jangan kata-kata kasar. Nggak boleh. Tuh. Iya, kamu kalah terus penalti ya. Loh, is. Sorry ya, Owen ya, super sub. Tapi aku penasaran ini Mas Ao nih, formasi ini penasaran ya. Kemarin enak ini pakai ini, tapi tempur banget ya. Bang Nanda gacah. Ini formasi ini. Pukul-pukulan Om. Iya, formasi ini tempur banget kayaknya sama kamu. Nggak ada ini gitu, nggak ada apa namanya, Ada kesempatan buat ini. Coba pakai ini. Oh, Fonseca. Sabi. Kasih flick lah. Kata-katanya nih, coba nih. Peace, love, and love, peace. Peace, love, and music. MTV. Peace, love, and music. Ya, yang aja. Right, dia. Dia sendirian, dia mojok.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope it... Shot, surely! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a
Langsung
real
bubar
rude
gitu, Mas
awakening.
Al.
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Played in deep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pull it. And this is Shevchenko. There's no
Seva.
flag. Yeah. Indonesia
Dulu
leading
dong,
here
Mas Al.
thanks to that early
Masa
goal.
mau
And
di
the score is 1-0.
ini, mau di...
Bellingham, and he's running free, he's having a shot!
Wow.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use
Formasi
it.
mojok.
Messi with the short one. Deep cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target.
Formasi mojok.
Might want to be
Hey.
careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi.
Hey.
He cut out. Pull it. Indonesia are enjoying a good
Ush.
spell right now and leading. Can he get on the end of this? That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Okay.
And he's heaved it away.
Mm.
Yaya Toure.
Mm.
Bellingham. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through.
Oi.
Nice
Situ
interception,
sih.
well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lari terus.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way through. And he has been
Gol
found
dong
there.
Mas Ao.
Quick free kick. In with the challenge. Bergkamp defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man.
Aduh.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Takes the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Pikiran. Harusnya situ ya.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost...
Woi. Edan willpower.
They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Astaga.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Ibrahimovic. Bullet. He's had a shot!
Udah bener itu pedal kipernya.
And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia take the lead.
Sumpah itu ngeselin banget sih.
And he welcomes it in.
Di angle.
And he's on his way. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Shevchenko.
Yes. Oi.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet. And it's Iniesta. And this is Bullet. Great chance! That's another chance!
Apa itu?
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Make his way to the information centre.
There's the start of the second half. Cannavaro hurtling down that right flank.
Astaga.
Well
Pas
seen. Saw that
banget.
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Bullet. This is
Oh,
promising.
kena ya kan?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Looking tidy in possession here. Played out wide. And this is Roberto Carlos. Bergkamp.
Hey, Messi.
Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
Ah, Torre.
So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
Ah,
well
gituin
stopped.
aja.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Astaga.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right
Astaga.
position to do that collectively.
Ah, kena.
And he's
So,
there to make the challenge. Now, the ball's gone astray. He's picked his way through. Messi will not want to lose
Whoa.
out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to the hour now. That is a great pick out.
Eva dulu ya, udah kerja siap. Nah,
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep
magnet
forcing the issue,
rezeki.
and they'll get clinical.
Das, dapat. Gila, dapat.
It's
Tas.
Ibrahimovic. And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bellingham. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bergkamp
Ah,
is
terus
sporting a
dah.
guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet.
Situ dong wantunya.
He's looking wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Woi, kasar.
For the final pass,
Boleh kasar, Masa
he just
Allah.
couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bergkamp. Chance here to counter.
Ah, ini karena Faro.
They're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been
Ah.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in.
Yes.
Leicester deals with
Wow.
that comfortably. That's really well cleared.
Milan really might just
Ah.
end up kicking themselves after
Ayo,
that.
Saili,
That
ayo.
could have been it.
Waduh, di tackle bang.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently
Das.
nothing wrong with it.
Astaga, pas banget.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a
Gomi,
bit
masa?
predictable.
Oh, shooting!
Ah,
Oh, it's hit the post! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly
Lapping.
feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
capek semua. Oh, nggak bisa link up ini ya? Jangan Jangan deh, nggak bisa deh.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
23. Nesta. Number 19.
Just
Bantu
eases him
dia.
off the ball.
Number 21. Number 20.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bullets. Coming on the field. Number 26. Davids.
Now it's Messi. And he's searching through.
Number 4.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish?
Anjay,
He scored!
nggak ada yang megangin Suarez.
They have stolen level at the last. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Dapat ah.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Woi.
All square again into the dying minutes. He rises!
Lemas unggulannya.
Done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Luis Suarez!
Das.
Oh, yes!
Laju Suarez.
That may just do it.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Ke match up Cannavaro.
And the referee brings it to a close.
GG. Thank you, Masal.
Pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cannavaro. Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Maldini. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a very... He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. Bellingham, header! And yes, it's there! Two, and we've barely begun here. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bellingham proves too strong. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. He is through here. Delivers with terrific header. Yes! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goal.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Indonesia.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to...
Haaland! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. That's a little off target. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Haaland! Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Messi. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vieira. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. No way through. Robertson. And it's Messi. This looks promising. Take back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal. Yamal's cross. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them...
He rises! It's hit the crossbar! Nesta. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Applies the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. He's found the way through. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. And this is Messi. Foot in. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's run... Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pinches it off him. And back to the goalkeeper. Robertson. Howson. Robertson. Some resolute defending there.
There will be one more
Indonesia
added time.
looking to pass down. Bullets! Oh, crossbar! Bellingham. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we come to you now.
Well,
with
for
a
me,
quick
Peter, things
request
have
for
never
support
really got
from
going,
our
but at
World
least this
Charity
will be a
Fund.
good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A heavy challenge. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Looking to go deep.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Messi. Odo. Rodri. And Jamal. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Haaland made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham. Malaysia finding their... Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Malaysia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he cuts out the supply. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, sweet feet. And it's Messi. And here's Bellingham. Backward. He's had a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what has happened here? And he has been fouled there.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Turan. Vieira. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's played it back. Haaland! And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe.
Oh, great feat that.
He is through here. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
Malaysia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Gives it back. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. But it's Owen. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number
Ronaldinho
10,
is standing over this one.
Coming on to
Yeah,
replace
this
him
could
is
well be defining.
number 15.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Wow! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's Bale. And this is Owen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Owen. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Ronaldinho! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Added minute has been indicated.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. He's dealt with that really well. Malaysia have reclaimed it. Odo. Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Rodri has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham, aimed in towards a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Bellingham. Might be danger here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Hullet. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful. Hullet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Neymar. Veron is always looking to break lines. Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Pete.
Chance for a shot! What about this cross? Well, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. That has not gone well. Veron. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. He's tried one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Madrid have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Indonesia are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And it's Veron. Oh, good read. Best. Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure.
Such good technique.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vieira. And it's Gullit. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Best. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Very nicely done. Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely feet. Now the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira.
There will be one
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. That is a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Best. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. And it's corner. So, third corner of the game. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Bale! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Best. Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! Indonesia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff, good purposeful running. Decent chance! Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha, and here's the chance to counter. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's made its way to him. And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Bellingham. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 18, Gullit.
Indonesia
Number
choosing
21,
to make the first
coming
change.
on the field, number
That has
10,
certainly made things
Ronaldinho.
interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 11, Dembele.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Owen. Dembele in towards the back. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Bale. Neymar. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Owen. Now it's Bale. Now it's Dembele. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Indonesia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Neymar. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the
3
ball.
minutes at a time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Dembele. Bergomi cannot be beaten that easily. Cruyff. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has left him in a heap. And
Semata
that is that.
asis.
A good watch,
Musuhnya
a
semata
really good watch. Both
asis.
sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. And after all of that, Jim... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Out towards the flank, and it's Lam. Oh, nice touch. And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against the... Donadoni! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Donadoni has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's had it nicked away. Mateus. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. It's a quick one. And it's Tonali. And here's Raul. Now it's Tonali. And the finish! Tonali. Looking for a runner. Well read. And the danger is averted. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Vardiol is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's going to be a booking. Bayer Leverkusen applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Bellingham. Milan finding their passes. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Carvajal. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, sweet feet. Vardiol got a long way forward to join the attack. Donadoni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zanetti. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Raul. Can he get it through? Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played out to the left flank. Opts to play it back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot could be on. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tonali, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an imaginative pass.
Smart assist meneh, smart assist meneh. Musuhnya. Assist loser. You are nothing without smart assist.
Mateus goes short. And it's Zanetti. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Vardiol providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. And that's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Raul. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe takes a shot! They've done it! And finally he has breathed life into the game! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Alvarez. Milan are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he was quick to react.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played into space. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Tonali. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Bayer Leverkusen really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really
Mana?
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tonali. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Nice interception. His positioning
Keluar
was
Mas ya,
spot on,
Turn.
and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Vardiol. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hands up
Mateus.
dong.
And it's Carvajal. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Nice looking ball. But he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Waduh.
Tonali, nicely spread. Played back into the centre, played out wide. Looking to play him in. That's tidy. And this is Messi. Well seen.
Let's
Saw that.
up dong.
He's gone for goal! Bellingham. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Howson. Mateus. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace.
Oi,
Mateus.
oh lolos.
And that could set him on his way. Plenty to it. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Very nicely done. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Nesta gets good distance on it. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Ci sarà un minuto di
And here's
recupero.
Alvarez. Rivaldo, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Numero 15.
And
Numero
he's managed to
20.
gift it back.
Ibrahimovic.
Now
Numero
it's
19.
Alvarez.
Lasciano il campo
Oh, that's a
per
key interception.
il numero 9. Il numero 14. Owen. Il numero 8.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, good spread. Bellingham. And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vardiol. Vardiol stood his ground strongly. Succumbs to the pressure. Vardiol has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter, now to get good contact on it.
And here's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, off the bar! Can he spark a counter here? That's a good run down the left. And he's on a charge.
Oh,
he
really
is
well
through
played.
here. Cross needs to be good. Oh, well played. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chance! Goal! Milan! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Boys, and the shots! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Dembele. Now there's a far... And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much...
And the shot! Against the crossbar! It's a pretty loose pass. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. And it's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Vardiol picks it up out wide. Neymar gets into a good position. The ball has bounced. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vardiol just loves to go forward whenever he can. O'Shea. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Some resolute defending there. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period. And they're... Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Oke Om Ben, ntar habis ini aku mau masau dulu bentar. Dia menit 86. Om ngepus dulu aja. Mantap Om Ben. Ini Ben kan ya? Om Ben bukan? Yuk, Mas Om.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Oggi si incontrano.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. And may I say
Iya
a big
squadnya
hello to
Mas
everyone.
Sao tuh dipakai sama. Squadnya Nanda.
San Siro for nigh
Squadnya
on a
Mas Sao juga ngeri.
century
Kemarin
belongs
di
to
gacha
our
Milan.
place, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility.
And he shoots! Pullet gets it clear. Dembele, it's Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Lovely bit of skill.
Milan would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's the end of that. Ibrahimovic!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Header comes in! Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them a minute.
And the shots!
Ah,
Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets!
lolos dibantu doang.
Level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Neymar. Ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety. Yaya Toure. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Bergkamp. Iniesta.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.